Hello and welcome everyone. We already discussed about Tristar that I got, which is a semi-automatic. Today I got an opportunity to get out and try it out. I've been waiting to try this on a range. Finally, the day has arrived to try it out. So for those who haven't hit the subscribe button, please go ahead and do so and ring the bell icon. Don't forget to ring the bell icon. There's more videos coming on other firearms and other stuff that I've been doing on. Today I'll be using for this I'll be using different shells. One is a Winchester AA. It's 1250 velocity, 1200 velocity, 1145 velocity, and 1200 and 1145. So it's basically these two are the same. So I'll be trying out all of these. I want to know how this is going to cycle through. And I also got a 10-round magazine. It came with two 5-round magazines, so I'll be trying out those, making sure that all of these things are going to cycle properly through this rifle. So I'm super excited to go ahead and try it out. We'll be doing some clay shooting with it. I don't have any other targets set up here other than the clay, so we'll go through and run all of these rounds for the time being, and we'll provide more feedback moving forward as I get an opportunity to use more in this scenario. So let's get to it. Let's go ahead and start shooting for loading it. I'm actually excited to use the 10-round first. So I'm going to load the 10-round magazine, and now it's ready to fire. That was my first shot. I'm not going to shoot a clay. I'm just going to shoot right now. Oh, it did not. So it gave me an issue right in the beginning. Let's see. This is what happened. I got my first 10-round magazine. It did not cycle well. The first shot was good, but had a hard time getting the shell out. It did not come out. So I put the factory magazine in, and that also was having a hard time cycling. I believe it is possibly because of the shells that I'm using. Let me show you what's happening. That one cycled. That cycled well. Alright, there we go. So it looks like those this one cycled very well for all of it. Like all 5 rounds went through without any major issues. I think there's a break-in period for all of these. Possibly it is the break-in period. Alright, so this one cycled very well. The second round of the factory magazine that came with it, all 5 rounds went without any issues. These were, I was using, let me show you which one I was using. I was using this Federal rounds. It's 1200 velocity is 1200 3 ramp, but it cycled well on the factory magazine second one. The aftermarket magazine I got 10 round. It did not cycle. It cycled when I removed the magazine when there was a round in the chamber. So it could be with the magazine itself. Let me try it again. I'm going to try this again just to make sure it's not the magazine, the shell. It could also possibly be, the break-in period. It also needs a break-in period, needs to be lubricated, which is already done. I've lubricated this very well. So it could be the break-in period. I might have to run at least like 500 rounds through it. Let's try this again once more. That's our M. Ready? See if it's going to cycle. Right. So it's making progress. This time it came a little bit out, not all the way. So it cycled. See if you can get it on the camera how it's cycling. Right. You see here? It could also be the shells. It's not a high brass cell. As you can see it's a low brass. It's not super high either. That could be it, but it's still making progress. So when the gun gets used more, I believe we might be able to mitigate that. That cycle, so that one cycled without any issues. That one did not. And you saw what happened. Let's go ahead and try this. So this is 1250 velocity. Let's see how this works. I'm going to load it into the aftermarket 10 round one. This is also a low brass. Alright, I have 10 shells in it from Winchester. This is 1.5 shot, 1250 velocity. It's 3 dram. Fire out. See. There we go. That cycled perfectly. All 10 rounds were cycled without any hiccups. That felt nice. Trust me, that felt really nice. It is a very nice semi-automatic shotgun. I love it. I'm definitely in love with it. Yeah. So now I'm ready to try a lower velocity shell. So we tried 1200 velocity. We tried 1250 velocity. Let's try a lower one and see how that works. So I'm going to load up. These are target rounds. These are target loads. This is what 1145. So this is from Winchester. I'm going to try this and see how this works with. Let's go ahead and do the factory magazines for that.
One spot.
Alright, so I have the next load ready. This is 5 round magazine that came with it from the factory. I'm going to load that with 1145 velocity Winchester. These are target rounds. So I'm not going to hit any target, I'm just going to shoot just to see if it's going to cycle. And after that we will actually get into clay shooting. Right, can you get the cycling if it cycles? Alright, there we go. That also cycled very well. That was also a low brass, lesser velocity. The Federal one did not for some reason cycle well. That's possibly, I would think, is because of the break-in period. It needs to be broken in because it is a new gun. It's been sitting in my shelf for more than 2 to 3 months, I guess. I got it in December. It's March, coming to the end of March. So yeah, it's been sitting there for quite a long time without trying it out because of the weather. But I'm super happy with it right now. Now let's go ahead and try some pigeons with it, like the clay pigeons. Okay, okay. Three.
Ready. Good to go.
Yeah, I'm ready. This, I'm using it for the first time.
Oh, okay.
So the break-in period is still underway.
Oh, yeah.
That's why, like before shooting, what I was doing is I kept on firing
Oh, okay.
so that it breaks in. Okay. I'm not going to shoot any clay right now.
Oh.
Just going to keep on firing. You just want these things to cycle now.
Oh, okay.
That cycled well.